It's me, Kai. How are you today, night, or evening, whatever time it is for you? Michaela, Steve, how are you?
I'm good. I didn't spend the last 15 minutes talking about cheese.
No, we did not do that. As a matter of fact, we are clearly in very different positions and outfits than the last video that you saw.
Exactly.
Unless this video is posted first for some ungodly reason, which it might be. In which case, please disregard my original message and don't question why we're talking about us not talking about cheeses.
Yeah, questions are for fools.
Yeah, never question things. Because, come on, why would you? Who has time for that?
Nobody, that's me.
Never mind the fact that that's technically a question.
It's it. Reading the questions from the bird. I don't know. I don't know.
I can't take you seriously, man.
I don't think I can take. I got a complaint now.
Oh, please air your complaint to the whole internet. Please look directly in the camera.
It's a very specific complaint, you guys. Okay. Okay. In The Sims 4, you can become a werewolf as of this point in time. And immediately after you become a werewolf, it doesn't matter what kind of mood your sim is in, every time they have to crap, the only option is do a savage poo. Why can't my werewolves have, like, normal shits? Why is it always gotta be savage?
Because they're fucking werewolves. And it's gotta be extreme, bro.
Also, why are they pissing on the ground? That's weird. Why the fuck are they pissing on the ground?
Wait, they piss on the ground.
Ah!
Bro, why do you even play this game? Because you always have complaints about it.
It's like a toxic relationship. I'm caught up in its coils. It's got me down bad.
I hope you break free of your savage addiction.
I don't think I will.
You don't think you will? I mean, that's pretty self-aware and accurate.
Yeah, I don't think I will.
It's okay, I still support you in your decision to play The Sims religiously for whatever ungodly reason.
Thank you, bro.
Anytime. You know, you gotta support your friends out there, people. Sometimes your friends just want to play The Sims, and you might not understand it, but you gotta support them. You know. Okay. Let me see. Am I the asshole for telling my stepfather and sister-in-law to get lost? What does your sister-in-law have to do with this? I, 15 female, live with my mom, 45 female, stepfather, 44 male, and my brothers, 15 male, 16 male, 18 male, and 20 male. And my stepbrothers, 14, that's a full fucking house, dude. 14 male and 16 male. My oldest brother, Matthew, 29 male, and his wife, Mary, god damn, 19 female. Jesus Christ, how many fucking people is that? Okay, so they live, it's them, their mom, their stepfather, their 5 brothers. Alright, that's 8. Their 2 stepbrothers, their eldest brother, and his wife. That's 12 people.
My God, no wonder there's problems. Holy shit.
We live in a 5-bedroom house in an attic where my room is. My mom and stepfather in one room, my 2 stepbrothers in another. My second oldest brother has his own room, and so does my 3rd oldest brother, and my 2 other brothers share a room. When my brother and sister-in-law moved in, my mom asked if I could share a room with my stepbrothers. I said I'd rather not because I wouldn't feel comfortable. My stepfather said I was being a brat and that I should suck it up and give my room because Mary and Matthew need their space. Okay. First off, why don't they stick your 2 older brothers in their same room with each other?
Oh my God. That's too many people, bro.
Okay, but the whole problem is she is a girl at 15 that they're saying you need to go stay in a room with your 2 older stepbrothers who you don't know like that.
Yeah, that's weird.
Not even her own brothers, her stepbrothers.
Ugh. I thought my dog was dead.
Okay. So I completely understand not feeling comfortable. I ignore him for the rest of the week until yesterday at dinner. Both my stepfather and sister-in-law kept on telling me that I had to clear out my room by tomorrow because they would be moving their furniture in. I yelled at both of them to get lost, and then my sister-in-law started crying and yelling at me at how she'd never let me see the baby and how horrible I am. I sort of feel bad because I never want to make anyone cry. I was just annoyed. Am I the asshole? No. I don't think you are the asshole. I think everyone else is kind of being the asshole here. Update. Mary and Matthew will be taking my room and I'll have to share with my twin brother and my older stepbrother. I barely even get the chance to speak. My sister-in-law just kept yelling at me while crying, and my stepfather said that I was grounded for creating unnecessary drama. Even though I don't have a good relationship with my bio dad, I think I'd probably rather live with him than share my room. Especially with my 16-year-old stepbrother. I seriously can't stand my siblings/parents. I'm staying at a friend's house for tonight. I'll try to respond more, though.
Doesn't seem fair for her. You know?
Hold on, what's the age gap? Did I skip that? Whoa!
What?
Whoa, he's 29 and she's 19!
No way. Not appropriate. Wrong.
And she's pregnant.
Oh, God. Oh, shit. Oh, dude. Oh, fuck. I fucked up.
Why is it on fire?
This bitch made eggs toast. Oh, there's fire. Bitch. Oh, God. This bitch is on fire.
Bro.
Oh, shit. My whole kitchen's on fire. Oh. Shower. Shower. I can go to the shower. Okay. Should I let her burn to death or should I exchange her?
Let her die.
Alright. She's gonna fucking die on New Year's Eve. Unless she saves herself. This is sad. My dog is freaking the fuck out. He's like barking.
Yeah, quite literally, this person puts it right here and put herself in a bedroom with 2 teenage boys who aren't related to her in a culture that devalues women and actually works to enable sexual assault. OP is not in a safe place. Yeah.
It's taking forever. Okay. Oh, she's dead. Oh, there comes the Grim Reaper.
Yeah, like literally the only situation that they needed to do to solve this was to put her 2 brothers, her 2 biological brothers into a room together, and
Yep.
her older brother and his girlfriend/wife could either stay in that room or in the attic, and she can go stay in that room. Instead of having her go run the risk of staying in a room with her 2 stepbrothers.
Yep. Grim Reapers. Oh, I got the insurance claim. Oh, my body stinks.
That is true. If CPS went into that house, they would have a lot of kids taken away.
My body stinks.
Because literally it is a rule that you're not supposed to have a male and a female sharing a
She
room.
pooped herself.
Wow.
She burned to death. So, she shit herself. I feel bad for her. Game over. I got a game over in The Sims. That's crazy.
Someone in this comments is trying to really say that there is a huge difference between rape and molestation when it comes to the trauma that you face. Because he literally said real victims, talking about rape victims when this person was talking about someone who was molested and used rape interchangeably, when to me there's quite literally no difference between the two. Other than a rape could be a little more brutal.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. A rape can definitely be... Anything can be traumatic. We're not going to play Trauma Olympics saying one trauma is bigger than the other. But I will say that rape can be extremely brutal and awful.
But following that molestation could also still be extremely brutal and awful.
Yeah, you guys went there.
Because the problem is they consider rape as just penetration.
Yeah.
Which means that women cannot rape men. Which is not true. But the point is this guy said real victims are only the ones that were raped, and thus downplays how traumatic being molested could be.
Yeah. Real Sim players don't play as men.
Real Sims players don't play as men.
They're ugly. I mean, women can be pretty ugly too.
I mostly play as a man in like most games that I play.
Yeah.
Unless I'm trying to like get an achievement that requires romancing every member of the party, and some members may be blocked by the possession of a penis or not. So unfortunately, sometimes you gotta play as a woman.
I like her face. Nice face. I like her hair though. Her eyebrows are kind of intense stuff.
Why? That is a good question. Why the fuck is the married couple that's about to have a baby moving back into their parents' house with like 17 other motherfucking kids?
I feel like she comes from a very religious, really conservative family. You know how there's that religious Christian cult offshoot where they have all the fucking kids? Maybe that's what's going on. Michaela, did you just refer to Christianity as a cult? Yeah, I did. Suck my cock.
I didn't even hear that. Goddamn. I mean, it is kind of a cult. It's not like a really, really traumatic cult, because I know there are people. I've watched documentaries about cults, and Christianity doesn't do half of the shit that hardcore cults do, but I still would qualify it as a cult. Personally. And a lot of cults stem out of Christianity. A lot of the cults that do really shitty shit stem from Christianity in its roots. So, following that logic, Christianity is a cult. Just a little baby cult. Whoa. Am I the asshole for leaving my 4-year-old nephew unsupervised?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, I'm still fuming over this, so forgive me if this post isn't perfectly put together. Apparently this is a gay man in my mind now. I just need some third-party insight. I, 26 female, and that sounds suspiciously like a gay man, have a 28 female sister, let's call her Jay. Jay is the mother to 3 kids, ages 4, 7, and 8 years old. The father is a really absent parent and not around much. who works the night shift and then sleeps all day. I feel bad for her because it definitely isn't fair situation, and she doesn't get any time to herself. Anyway, the situation is as this. She should have put as thus there, but that's me being nitpicky. My sister invited me to hang out on Saturday night. I agreed to come around and hang out with her, and she said she would have to leave to run an errand at some point. Cool. She said she'd be a half an hour, so could I look after the sleeping youngest child while she quickly nipped out. I reluctantly agreed. The other two kids have been dropped off at our parents for the weekend, so understood she would want some time to run an errand she normally wouldn't have time for. As long as it was only half an hour, she promised it would be. I came over, we chat and catch up, watch a movie. It was really pleasant. Until she says she has to leave for that errand. And leaves me instructions on what to do in case the kid wakes up. But she says to just call her because she's only around the corner. I'm really on edge about it because I struggle a lot with really bad anxiety and a panic disorder, which I'm currently in therapy for and experimenting with meds to manage. However, we haven't found anything that really works yet. She knows this and knows I would really panic and cannot look after a kid for longer than she initially promised.
So this person's me.
I'm just not there mentally to be able to deal with the crying, for example. Anyway, half an hour passes and she isn't back yet. 45 minutes, I call her and everything is okay. And when she will get back, and she answers after multiple rings. She said something came up and she'd be another hour. Maybe an hour and 15. I basically lose my shit and say, she's not back in 15 minutes and I'm leaving. She said I wouldn't do that and to please just stay there and hang up. At this point, I'm on the verge of having a panic attack. So I do my breathing exercises, ring her husband, and leave a message. When he doesn't answer, text him about the situation as well, and also text my mom, and leave after 15 minutes, as I said. Apparently my sister didn't come home for another 2 hours, and when she did, her husband was with the child, and they were both fuming. She got my messages 15 minutes after I left, so 30 minutes after I sent it, and now both of them are refusing to talk to me, saying I endangered a child's life. I feel like me staying would have been worse because the kid slept through it all, and a panic attack may have woke him up to find a dysfunctional mess. I don't know, this is kind of a weird gray area if you ask me.
I feel like this is one of those cases where everyone's the asshole. Okay? As someone who is in pretty much the same position as her when it comes to kids. Okay? I understand that I am not capable of taking care of a child. I have no experience taking care of a child. They make me uncomfortable. I wouldn't want children of my own. I'm not the person to go to when you need someone to watch your kid, and everyone knows that. Right?
Right.
So, if I voiced to someone ahead of time, if I warned them that at this particular moment in my life, I'm not equipped to handle looking after your child for any long length of time. I'm not going to be able to handle an emergency. I'm not the person you need to watch your child. If I voice that to them and they force me to watch their child, or I end up watching their child anyway, then, you know what? They're just as guilty as me for endangering the fucking kid. Because they were warned ahead of time that I'm not capable of, looking after the child. So I think everyone's the asshole.
See, my thing is right, you agreed to watch the kid for 30 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So I understand that, when it went over the time, being upset. I don't understand you leaving the child completely unattended if, according to you, the child was asleep the whole time.
That's why I think everyone's the asshole.
And you had no reason to panic about having to watch the child if the child was sleeping the entire time. It'd be one thing if the kid woke up partially through and you started to panic.
Yeah.
Because you would actually be dealing with a crying child, which you were not. So you had no reason to leave other than you felt like you needed to leave.
Yep. This person is clearly extremely unstable, so I don't know why they left their kids with this person to begin with. And why this person felt the need
but also,
to just abandon a child.
Why didn't OP just take the child to her parents' house? Or got the parents to come over, or called anybody to come over. They just called their sister a couple of times and then said, fuck it, I'm leaving? Why didn't they wake up the father who was clearly in the house?
Oh, was he in the house?
If they texted him and he was there, within an hour, he obviously wasn't at work. Yeah, panic attacks can make you do dumb shit.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's an excuse to just leave a child unattended. Because following that logic, me and my brother wouldn't have survived. Mom has really intense anxiety. A panic attack is not an excuse to leave a child. But everybody's the asshole.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, am I the asshole for removing the lock on our bathroom door? This should be a good one. This should be a good one. I, 29 female, am married to David, 30 male. At least it's not a weird-ass age gap. And I've been for 3 years. We have 1 beautiful daughter, 2 female, and have another one on the way. The other week, my husband approached me asking if I could not go to the toilet as much in the night as it was keeping him up, and he had to work early in the morning. What?
Nah.
What?
Fuck that, bro.
So that night I held it in so he could sleep?
What the fuck?
But one night I held it in and I couldn't hold it in any longer, so I got up and went. Next morning, husband asked why I went to the toilet in the middle of the night, and I blatantly told him that I couldn't hold it in. He dropped the subject and headed off to work. What? I'm so confused. Thinking I could go to the toilet in the night again, I tiptoed out of our room, went to the toilet and came back. Husband seemed not to have woken up, so I went back to sleep. This all seemed to be fine for about a week. Then one day, I'm out, because I have plans with friends that day, and I'm out till quite late. When I arrive back home to crawl into bed and fall asleep again, I wake up to go to the bathroom. When I try to open it, I find it's locked. And a new lock has been put on the outside with a keyhole. I immediately confronted my husband, asking why there's a lock on the bathroom. Husband wakes up visibly angry, saying to stop you from using it in the night and waking me up. He continues to say how he has a big meeting the next day and to leave him alone. I can't. I leave and go to sleep on the couch for the rest of the night. Let's see where it goes, okay?
This has gotta be fake.
Honestly, I don't know. There are some motherfucking controlling ass people in this world.
I would take a piss right on his goddamn head.
I'll even go to sleep on the couch for the rest of the night. In the morning, husband's gone, and I find the bathroom is now open, with a newly written timetable on the fridge titled Bathroom Timetable. It then goes and says, opens between 7 a.m. and 10 p.m., closes between 10 p.m. and 7 a.m. I was stunned that my husband would limit what time I could go to the bathroom. I decided to call my brother and ask him to remove the lock. He immediately came over and it was done and dusted within 20 minutes. When my husband got home, he was extremely angry of how I shouldn't have removed the lock, and how you just made a big mistake. He then stormed off, and I haven't seen him for 2 days. Did I overstep by removing the lock?
No, it's your fucking house too. It's your marriage too. Motherfucker, you cannot tell anybody when and where and how they can take a shit or go to the bathroom. That's ridiculous. Get a divorce? Full stop. Get a divorce. If this is real, this is your sign to get a divorce. If it's fake, why the fuck did you make this story up? That makes no sense. Damn. 0 sense has been made today. Feed your turtle.
Do you want to feed the turtle?
Yeah.
Go ahead and feed Laura Turtle. You're gonna need like a whole handful. That should be good.
I don't know how big turtles are.
I'm trying to like find OP in the comments to see if this is fucking real or not.
Dude, your turtle's fucking gone.
Bro, what?
It's not there.
Yo, hold on. Look at Michaela's beautiful face.
Hi.
Yeah, she is. She's right there, Michaela.
Hi.
Look.
Oh, my bad. I'm gonna put this here for you. Little turtle. That's for you. Anyway.
Crazy.
Now that the case of the missing turtle has been solved.
Okay, if this isn't fake,
Then what the fuck?
what the audacity of that man is, I don't even know how to describe that. Like, what
Why do you have a
possessed
wife?
you to make
Why do you
that?
have a goddamn wife?
Okay, the whole thing is, like, why? Okay, let's see. They added an update.
Oh, great.
Edit. I've just been reading some of your comments. Thanks so much for the immediate support. To answer a question I'm seeing, our first baby was quiet and didn't cry as much as other babies, which we are both grateful for. So my husband didn't have to deal with the crying in the night that much. He was always been a light sleeper, but this behavior is completely abnormal. I feel like there had to have been some red flags leading up to this if it's real.
Yeah, really.
Like, there's no way he just went from, like, a perfectly normal, non-controlling man to making timesheets for the bathroom. And I would like to note that she mentioned a new timetable, which means there's other timetables that exist within this family.
Yeah.
So what are the other timetables is my main question. I don't... Wow, I don't understand. Is she pregnant? Did I miss that part of the post? Oh my god, she is pregnant. That's worse.
Oh, no, bitch.
That's fucking worse. No shit, she has to use the fucking bathroom in the night. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, no shit.
Oh my god, dyslexia made me miss that huge detail. Jesus. What the fuck?
So that's why you have to go during the night so often.
I'm not even pregnant and I have to piss like all the time during the night. Granted, we don't have a door on the bathroom. It's just a curtain, so it's a little different. But the whole thing is I'm a light sleeper too, and not once have I said that you or mom can't come use the bathroom that's in my room because I need to sleep. And that's when I was literally working a night shift.
These people fucking crazy. Where'd you get baby turtle food from?
I didn't know that was baby turtle food. Dad got it.
Who's baby?
That's not baby turtle food. It just says baby.
Why would it say
It's
baby?
reptile food.
It's baby reptile food. It says baby.
Because she's a growing boy.
Oh, he's a growing boy.
Who comes in here? I'm filming video. Ow! That hurts! I was fucking abused right here on camera. Y'all caught that. Bye, guys.